weather is miserable outside here. Now, can you tell what the theme of this prize is? We have a second piece of happy mail. Not doing so great with my to-do list, but so it's Monday morning and the weather is miserable outside here in the UK, or at least where I am in the Midlands. But I have a smile on my face because the postman has been again and brought me happy mail. So I was really lucky and won another competition on Instagram. This time, this one is something that I have never had before. So I had to wait a little while after I won it for it to arrive, because I had to wait for it to be kind of generally released for purchase. I think it was on pre-order, so I had to wait for the pre-order time to finish, and then everybody's was being sent out together. And I believe there might still be a few left to buy. I think there was a bit of a small amount of surplus. But hold on, if I can take this out so you can actually see the pictures on the front of it. Ooh. Now, can you tell what the theme of this prize is? I mean, who doesn't recognise a hobbit hole, right? So this was my gift from Skein and the Stitch. Here is another kind of bespoke custom hand dye yarn dyer. And oh my gosh, it's all falling out. This is what, oh, and I know it's camera. Great. This is what I get for sitting on a sofa while I do this. So this is the card that comes with it. So there and back again. Oh, it's a weekly advent going up to Christmas. So it says, thank you for purchasing my weekly sock set advent. Obviously I won it, so I have not paid for this. Week 1, December 3rd is Bilbo's Garden. Week 2, December 10th is Gandalf's Light. Week 3, December 17th is Gollum's Darkness. And week 4, December 24th is Smaug's Treasure. It says your pattern by Kelly Menzies will be sent via email on December 1st. So please check your inboxes. Happy crafting, Skein and the Stitch. So, there's also a read-along information, and it says, join our Hobbit read-along. All of the discussion will be held on my Discord channel, so please scan the QR code for all the details and friendly community. I will definitely be doing this because I love reading The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. I'm a big fan of all of those books. I have all of those books and they are very well thumbed because they have been read quite a lot of times. So I guess if you're taking part kind of in the weekly advent and you're only opening them as the correct week arrives, look away. I will put a timestamp so that you can skip ahead and not have it spoiled for you what all the yarns look like. It says, in a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. Let's open it up. Okay, and they are labelled, so they've got the week stickers on them, so if you want to open them week by week, then you can do so. I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to be a complete child and open them all. I am not going to wait for the week. And I like that it all looks like recyclable packaging, so it just used paper tape. And then it looks like coloured brown paper. So week 1, which was Bilbo's Garden. Oh my gosh, look at those. Aren't they beautiful? So it is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and you get, in the 100 gram skein, 425 meters or 437 yards. And in the 20 gram mini, you get 85 meters or 93 yards. I mean, how gorgeous is that? I mean, they go so well together. Can you see the little green tones that go through, and the earthy tones and the speckles? Oh, okay. I love this one. I mean, I'm not usually a huge green fan, but that I like. So where's week 2? So week 2 was Gandalf's Light. Let's see if I can break into this one. Ooh, I like this one as well. Okay, I'm totally like, I just love hand dyed yarn. But look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? So the fibre content and the yardage is the same for every set. But my gosh, like, just look at those bluey tones. And, oh, it's like a lovely golden colour. Okay. I know we've only opened 2 so far, but which one do you prefer? I'm kind of leaning towards this one, I think, just because I love this green so much. And I'm not usually a huge green fan. I'm a big purple fan. So yeah, you're doing well to have me on side. Right, let's get the right one for number 3. So number 3 was Gollum's Darkness. Well, it definitely goes with the dark tones. Look at that. How gorgeous. I mean, I just love the fact that it's not solid colour, and you've got bits that are like completely dyed, and then you've got bits like this where it's really speckly. Yeah, no, these are going to make some gorgeous, gorgeous socks. And the last one is Smaug's Treasure. Ooh. Oh gosh. No, I do really like this. Look at that. Wow. I mean, particularly like this part here. Can you see the colours a lot better? I mean, I think she's done, I'm fairly sure it's a she. Apologies if it's not she. I should not assume, but I think it's a she. She's done an amazing job of like matching the tones together. You know when you get some sock sets and they go more for a contrast than a complement? I think these have gone more for the complementary tones, and if I can hold them all up at once without dropping them, I think they're all gorgeous. I mean, I think you've done an amazing job, and let's face it, if I had the money, I totally would buy something like this. Unfortunately, finances don't allow right now, but yeah, if you do have some spare cash, I think there are a few left on sale in her shop. Go check them out. Like, yeah, this is gonna make some gorgeous socks. We have a second piece of happy mail. Now, the second piece, I'm not gonna lie, it's not more hand-dyed yarn, because I can only win so many giveaways in one period of time. I mean, strangely enough, despite me entering loads and loads of competitions, I only win very, very occasionally. And yeah, those last two, so the yarns from today and the yarns from the last vlog, I actually won within a week of each other. So it was really, yeah, out of the blue, big surprise. So slightly less exciting, and I will explain the meaning behind these. So I got a voucher for Amazon for my birthday, and I spent my voucher on little jars. So I have got a box of 6, and you may be asking, jars, how the hell is that crochet related, yarn related? Why the hell should I give a crap about some jars? My lovely friend Tula recently did a video on YouTube, so she has her own channel, I'll link it below, where she did some amazing gifts. So she, again, I think she was inspired by somebody else, but I can't remember who it was. You have to watch her video to find out. But she was inspired by people who were making very individual, thoughtful gifts that they were delivering in jars. So for her video, she showed you how you could make a jar-based gift for a crochet lover. So depending on the size of your jar and what it looked like and all those kind of things, you know, I think she had some crochet hooks and stitch markers. Like, she put all sorts of like things into her jar that any crochet lover would appreciate. And then of course, you know, you top it off with some cute string or fabric and a stamp or a decoration or whatever you want to do with it. But I just thought it would make such beautiful, thoughtful gifts for people this Christmas. I've already decided to do one for each of my daughters, and I'm involved in 3 Secret Santas this year, so I think at least one of my Secret Santas will be getting a jar. And okay, totally not crochet related, I'm probably gonna do a jar of biscuits to give my granddad as well, because yeah, he's a foodie, total foodie, along with a crochet gift. But I just thought I would share that little idea and bit of inspiration. So if you do want to see what Tula did with hers, which was beautiful, go and check out her channel. As I said, I'll drop it below. So I'm about to pause for lunch. It's kind of around midday, and I'm making decent progress on part 2 of my cowl motif. I'm doing the mystery motif. Not doing so great with my to-do list, but you know, kind of expected it. I've only managed to mark off 2 things. So I've managed to mark off the VIP sip and stitch and my unboxing. However, things didn't quite go as I'd hoped. Unfortunately, none of the VIPs attended the sip and stitch today. Equally unfortunately, nobody attended the free sip and stitch last week. I'm not sure if it's because my followers aren't very familiar with Discord, whether it was the wrong time of day for them. Unfortunately, they didn't get to vote on the time of day because I had to work around the day job and the 3 little children. Or whether it was just because I only had a certain amount of people sign up to the Cal and perhaps they're not interested in sip and stitches. I only offered the sip and stitch because that's what my newsletter subscribers had voted for, but I have absolutely no idea what proportion of my newsletter subscribers are actually following the sip and stitch. Following the Cal. In total, I've got about 175 people who signed up for the Cal. However, I know not everybody is following along live based on the number of downloads I've had. So yeah, fingers crossed that we'll still have some participants finish the Cal as per the scheduled time. And I fully appreciate that life is busy. You might want to do it later. And I can't wait to see those photos of your final cushions, regardless of when you finish. But, you know, it's always nice when 1 or 2 people at least do the Cal when you do. So fingers crossed I shall get to see some work in progress and a finished photo soon. So I'm en route to a lovely crafting weekend with some friends. These are friends that I made during COVID. We met online in a crafting group and I've never met them all face to face. Some of them did meet each other earlier in the year. However, I was on maternity leave, so missed out. So I'm finally going to meet with the lovely ladies and spend a whole 48 hours together doing nothing but crafting. I'm currently charging the car because didn't make it the whole way, but I am so looking forward to getting to meet everyone tonight. See you soon. Monday morning after my weekend away, and as you can see, I had to do a little bit of tidying up this morning before I could get going. I guess it's what happens when mummy's not home. I can safely say that my crafty friends are even lovelier in person than they are online, and we all got some amazing things done this weekend. I managed, aside from having some amazing food, to pretty much finish a scarf. I ran out of yarn, so I couldn't quite finish it all the way. Made great progress on my cream blanket, did the gauge swatch for my Christmas jumper, finished knitting that button band on the baby cardigan that I've been hesitating on for quite a while, and lots of other bits and pieces. I was so happy with how much I managed to get done. However, I think that the winner for this weekend would have to be my friend Becky, who conquered her fear of the overlocker courtesy of Sam. So well done, Becky. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage from the weekend to share with you because I wanted to protect everyone's privacy, so I didn't film while I was there. So now that I'm home, I need to catch up on all the things that I missed when I was away, so all of my usual routine. So aside from scheduling social media posts, writing my newsletter, recording next week's video, I need to prepare for my Black Friday event, I need to prepare for a blog hop that I'm taking part in December, and do the last bits for the pattern that is coming out in January. So let's see how much I can get done in a day.